Okay, I am a good dog, and today is August 1st, and I just had my flea medication, and I had my pet armor so I don't get heartworms. Yeah. He doesn't have fleas. He takes the generic Frontline. That's why there's no fleas. Good morning. We are on Monday again. How did that get here so fast? So I'm getting ready to pull out of my driveway now, and it's 6 in the morning. The other day it was like 10 till 6. Nikki had asked me what time I get up in the mornings. I get up at 4:45, and it's kind of a self-imposed thing. I don't really have to be at work technically until between 7 and 7:30. Basically, the time you start you kind of is dictated by how long of a lunch you want and what time you want to leave for the day. And I leave at 3:30, so a lot of times I like to have an hour for lunch so I can walk. I walk during my lunch. I walk and I read. I'll sit and like eat at my desk during a meeting or whatever, and then when the actual lunch hour comes, I walk. And so if I can get there at 6:30, I can get there at 6:30 and leave at 3:30 and take an hour lunch. But it's not a big deal if I leave a little bit late and I don't get there till like 6:45. I'll just take a 45-minute lunch. And if I get there at 7, you know, blah, 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 just like that. So, but yeah, but long story short, which I seem to not be able to do anything short anymore, I get up Monday through Thursday at 4:45. So there you have it. And now I'm off to work on Monday, and I hope it's a good day. Hi guys. So Monday work day is in the bag. It's all done. Yay. I hate Mondays. Unless they're vacation Mondays or something fun. So today was really nothing special. Nothing really of note. Just it was kind of a heavy meeting day, which Mondays usually are, and I'm kind of tired. So I had something on my mind and now I don't remember what it was. See, I told you I'm tired. I got this new thing to hold my phone, and it was working really good, and now I notice it's starting to wiggle and it's getting on my nerves. So anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore while this thing is wiggling until I can figure out how to fix it, because I know it's got to be annoying. So for now, I will bid you adieu. Okay, that seems somewhat better. I pushed the phone down a little bit so you've got more of a view of the steering wheel, but I'm not going to try to do a whole lot of talking in the car. Kind of like last time I did some talking in the car, but some not talking in the car. Anyway, the thing I wanted to share was, you know how we go on our family vacation to the Lake of the Ozarks? We go for a whole 7 days with my husband and I and our sons. And for the past, I think maybe this might be the 3rd or 4th year, my husband and I have gone back, just the two of us, in September. And we're going to do that again this year. And we were going to stay at the same place we stay with the kids, but it's funny because I find myself sitting there thinking about, oh, well, we'd be doing this with the kids or that with the kids. And, you know, it's kind of me and my sentimental self, and it's kind of distracting because, you know, we're there to be together as a little romantic getaway. So anyway, the place we stay, the people that own that, the really super nice Kevin and Becky Unger, their Golden Horseshoe Resort and Condos. Well, we stay at the resort that they own. They also own some condos and do some management, like rental management of condos. So we looked up the condo part and picked out a couple of different condos that we thought would be cool to rent, you know, for a few days, and called Becky up, and she said which ones were available. And so instead of staying at the regular resort, we're gonna stay in a condo that's really just right down the street. As a matter of fact, you check in at the regular resort we stay at with the little cabins and stuff, which really are more like apartments, little apartments. So you check in there and then you just drive down the street, and there's this place called Bay Point Condos. Like, if you want to look them up online, it's called Bay Point Condos or condominiums, and it's in Lake Ozark, Missouri. But we're gonna stay in a condo, and I'm so excited about that. This is a 1-bedroom, but it still looks like it's gonna be quite a bit bigger than the little place we stay. And it has a nice bedroom, and it's got a television in the living room and the bedroom. And you know, not that TV should be a big deal, but you know, it is. We like to watch the news and stuff. And they have like a DVD player, and the condo we're gonna rent has a fireplace, although in September I don't think we'll be using the fireplace. But so we're gonna go down there. We're gonna leave on the 15th of September and be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and come home on Sunday. So I'm really looking forward to that. I really like how the kids are older now. Like I think I told you before, our youngest is 17, our oldest is gonna be 21 in November. So, you know, they can stay on their own. And then my husband's mom, she'll still come out and check on them, even though they're old enough to be on their own. And like the first year we went down there, she came and stayed at the house with them, and they're like, "Grandma." But you know, the youngest was, I think, like 13 or 14. So so yeah, I'm just really excited about that. It gives us something to look forward to. It's gonna be something different. And like when we were looking at the pictures, it's like the bedroom is right on the water almost. It's like you're just like looking out this giant window, and it's right there on the water. And then there's a deck, like a private deck that you can get to from the bedroom or from the living room of the condo. And I've already pictured myself going out there in the morning with the coffee, you know, sitting out there looking at the lake and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. And then so we have that in September, and then I seriously am considering going back down there in October. I have the week of my birthday off in October, and I'm thinking, do I want to go down there see if my husband wants to go for another couple of days? I don't know. I kind of do. I think it'd be fall, and we could see the leaves changing and stuff. So I might, you know, depending on money and all that, I might. And so I'm going to think about that. But definitely in November, okay, let me back up. Our anniversary was on July 23rd, and we celebrated 22 years. We don't normally get each other anything for our anniversary. Usually we'll just go out to eat or something, you know. We love each other every day, so we don't need to make a big deal out of an anniversary. I don't know. Well, we did for the 20th. We went to Las Vegas. We probably will for the 25th. You know, for like milestone ones, we make a bigger deal out of it. But anyway, I wanted to do something special for him. One thing that neither of us have ever done, and we always used to say we wanted to do, was go to a comedy club. You know, see a comedian, and just never have. Well, both of us really like the comedian Sinbad. He's really funny. One thing I like about him, my husband doesn't care, you know, about like if they have a filthy mouth or whatever. I'm okay with a little bit, but you know, like Eddie Murphy, I remember seeing him in that Raw. It's like every other word out of his mouth was an F-bomb. You know, it's just sometimes it's excessive. I don't have anything against, you know, people that cuss. It's just you know how it's just sometimes it's just excessive, and it's like then that's like all you focus on. Or maybe it's just me. Anyway, that's part of what I love so much about Sinbad. He does not do that. He's like a really funny comedian, but he doesn't have to do that. So we're gonna go see him. Well, he is at the Ameristar Casino, which also has a really cool hotel. So I surprised my husband, and not only are we gonna go see Sinbad, we're gonna stay the night at the hotel. So I already booked the room and everything. Now he knows now, it's not a surprise anymore, but so then if we want to have a drink during the show, or if we want to go to one of the little clubs afterwards and have a drink, we can, and we don't have to worry about driving or anything, and we can just make it like into, you know, like a romantic date, you know, a fun time. So we've got that to look forward to in November. So I feel like usually when August hits, I start, here's me, I like the fall, but I start dreading the winter. It's like I need to learn more to live in the moment. But it's like when I can sit and appreciate the fall, and you know how Halloween is my all-time favorite holiday. I love Halloween and all things scary, and I love October because we go to Worlds of Fun at when they have all the Halloween stuff and just all that. I love all that, but always in the back of my mind I start thinking about winter, and I hate the winter. So I need to think of, it's like I've got all these things to look forward to in like the fall, and I need to think of something, what can I do in the winter to look forward to? I don't know. It's like, you know, now that the kids are older, I don't even really look forward to Christmas anymore. I don't know. It's just, it's not as fun. And I know the reason for the season and all that stuff, but let's get real, you know, Christmas is fun for the kids and all that. So I thought a red truck was gonna come into my lane for a minute, so that's why I got silent for a moment. Thought I was gonna have to get defensive, you know, and get in another lane there real quick. So I was checking out all my angles. So I think that's all I wanted to talk about, because you know how it's funny, because it's Monday and I know I'm going to try to film at least one, probably 2 clips a day, and it adds up. Which reminds me, this is the last thing. Last week's vlog, I actually tried to upload to YouTube from the YouTube capture, and it went up, but it only caught 20 minutes of it, so I had to delete it, and then I plugged my phone into my computer and uploaded all the clips, and then compiled them in Movie Maker, and then loaded it, because for some reason YouTube Capture only wanted to load 20 minutes. So there were 3 people I noticed who had viewed the video, but then I turned around and deleted it. So if you're one of the 3 that viewed it like right after it went up, there was actually a 53-minute video. It wasn't just 20 minutes. So I'm going to shut up now, because I might actually have something interesting to share during the rest of the week. And so I'll talk to you later. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I know you won't see this probably till next Sunday, but thank you to everybody for all the nice comments on my my very first weekly vlog. I've gotten a lot of really nice feedback, so I'm going to keep doing this for as long as I'm able to, or feel like, you know what I mean? Because I still think at some point you're going to get bored. But I just wanted to say thank you. So, but yeah, today is Tuesday, and we shall see what the day holds. I need this to function. Hi guys, it's Angie, and Tuesday is done. Well, the work day of Tuesday is done. Today was a busy one. I'm actually getting out of work 45 minutes late. I hope that doesn't happen too often. I think it's probably going to happen on Tuesdays though, because there's a meeting series that is like half an hour of the meeting is past the time that I normally leave. So anyway, if it's just one day a week, I'm fine with that. Today I had the opportunity to talk to my short-term new boss, I don't remember if I told you or not, but I know I told you I moved into a new job. It's still working with unclaimed property, but a different capacity, working more with projects and stuff. And I had a new boss. Well, now they've decided to do a reorganization. So she's not going to be my new boss for much longer. She's going to be in a different role, still related to unclaimed property, but in a different capacity. It's weird, the whole way that they've done this reorganization. And we don't know who her replacement is going to be yet. So I don't know who my new boss will be, but I had the chance to talk to the current one today for the first time. She's really super nice. I wish that it was going to stay her. We have a lot in common. I don't know, it was really nice talking to her, but one of the things that was really great that she said is that not to worry about my job. I don't have anything to worry about, because I was kind of worried that they were going to like dangle this carrot in front of me with this new position and then have to yank it away when all this change happened. But they're not going to do that. They still need me in the capacity that I'm in. So basically, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing and learning in this new role. And then one day soon, I'll find out who my new manager is and go from there. But it's just weird. I've never dealt with that before, but it's okay. And over the weekend, I think I might have cracked a rib, and I'm like in pain. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night or the night before, and it's kind of goofy because I told you how my husband and I went to Oceans of Fun. We went to the water park, and in this one section they have like these alligators that anybody can get up on. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult or whatever. And my husband got up on the alligator. There weren't a lot of people there. There weren't any kids that wanted to play on it, so we were going to play on it. You know, we weren't really going to play, we were just going to sit on it. So the way he got up on the alligator was he went towards the tail, and he kind of just launched himself up out of the water and landed on the tail on his chest, and then he shimmied his way up. Well, I was going to do the same thing, and I did do the same thing, except for when I launched myself up out of the water and landed on my chest, I landed on my fist. It was like my fist on top of the alligator, and right immediately it hurt right then. And I kind of just, sat up and caught my breath because it took my breath away, and I thought, God, what an idiot. I just kind of punched myself in the chest, Well, the whole rest of the day, it kept kind of, okay, car. It kept kind of continuing to hurt, and then that night it was hurting, and then each day it keeps hurting, and like today it's hurting really bad. And it's not bruised or anything, like the outside of the skin, but I Googled, and found like WebMD, which they say don't do, just to see, what does it feel like to crack a rib. There's not really anything they can do for it. You just kind of have to heal on your own. And I remember years ago they used to like compression wrap, but then my dad, he actually broke a rib a while back, and they didn't compression wrap it because they said that's actually bad. They found that if you don't take deep breaths, you can get pneumonia. So basically they just do pain management, and you get an x-ray just to make sure that that's what it is. And I'm not going to go to the doctor because we're already paying medical bills from another issue, and it's like every time I turn around I get another bill in the mail. And so I don't want to go get an x-ray to know that I probably either have a bruised or a cracked rib, and they can't do anything but pain management, so I'll just deal with it. But it hurts, and I can't lay on the one side, and then if I lay on my back it feels a little bit better, and then if I lay on the other side it hurts. I don't know because if it's pushing on the other side, so I'm not sleeping really good, but that was just dumb. Just shows, you know, I guess when you're 45 you shouldn't try to hop up on an alligator at a water park. I don't know. I still got up on that thing, and we sat on him for a while and looked at the view and tried to bump each other off of it, but I don't know, it hurts. But so yeah, I'm left late and now I'm headed to vote. There are some elections going on today, also some primaries, and then there's like the sheriff and some different things to vote for today. So I'm not going to talk politics, I'm just going to say I'm going to vote. I always try to vote, I do my part. So yeah, I guess that's it for now, and unless something interesting happens tonight, which I doubt, I will see you in the morning. See you next time. Good morning, it's Wednesday, so getting halfway through the week, and I don't know what's going on today. I'm sure meetings and other stuff, but I feel discombobulated this morning. Had another night with not the greatest sleep, but that's okay. So I'll talk to you later. This is the lunch of someone who is stuck on meetings all day. On the bright side, I get to work on this sometimes during meetings. Hi guys. Wednesday work day is finally over. I'm so glad. Today was another busy one. There were 6 meetings today. And I know some people might think, probably none of you think this, but I know my husband used to think, like, if you didn't have like a manual labor job, he couldn't understand why I would be so tired after a day full of meetings. But I think a lot of you probably do understand how tiring that is. And he did finally figure it out when he went into a different profession, and he understood, and he even told me later, okay, I see now what you mean by you can be exhausted by a job even if it's not manual labor. That's how I feel today. I feel good on one hand because I feel like, you know, even though they're meetings, there are things getting accomplished, because the meetings I'm in are for like things that are projects that are going to improve processes, things like that. So you're just preparing and getting everything ready and making sure everything's right, that kind of stuff. So they're productive meetings, but there's just so much to them. And like today was good because in a couple of different meetings I thought of things that other people hadn't thought of yet, you know, because I'm coming in kind of with a fresh set of eyes. You know, some of these meetings they've been going at for a while and I'm just now getting involved, and so I'm looking at it with a fresh perspective, so that's pretty cool. And then like one of the meetings was kind of like, I don't even know what word to use. It was uncomfortable. I can't explain anything, you know, because I don't want to get in trouble for talking about specifics, but it was just an uncomfortable meeting. So, you know, and then I think I showed you a clip of like days when there's lots of meetings, and lots of days, honestly, what I'll eat for lunch is like a cup of soup, you know. I have one of those hot pots that you can just put water in, plug it in. That works for tea and for any kind of thing that needs boiling water. And so at least I can eat. And some days I go to the grocery store and get a salad, some days I take a sandwich, stuff like that. But most days I always have those cup of soups in my desk. I also always have, Jif makes these little peanut butter, it's called Jif on the go or something. They're like these little cups with peanut butter in them. And I always have granola bars, and I always have, they're not Fig Newtons, they're like a Fig Newton, but they're healthier. They don't have like preservatives and stuff, and they're made out of whole wheat, and I've got some blueberry ones and some raspberry ones. I wish I could remember the name. They actually have real, they're healthier, if that makes sense. They don't have added sugar, blah blah blah. So I always have stuff in my desk. And I get I like the vegetable cup of soups. They're called California Vegetable. You can't get them anywhere by me. I have to order them from Amazon. And then they're a little bit lower sodium than some of the others. And plus I figure if I watch my sodium and everything else and I still stay below the sodium I want to go, who cares? I don't care. They may not be the healthiest thing in the world, but at least I'm eating. So yeah, so many meetings today. It was nuts. Tomorrow, I think there are less meetings, unless some get scheduled overnight or tomorrow in the morning. But one of them is going to be to meet with the people that I'm working with, where I'm supposed to be able to help them with projects and stuff. So they're going to get me more up to speed on some stuff and divvy out some tasks to me and stuff. And part of me is thinking, okay, when I have tasks, where in the world am I going to have time between all these meetings? But it'll all work out, because not every day is full of meetings. And I actually was gonna, since I stayed late, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I was gonna try to leave early today, but there ended up being at the time that I was gonna leave early was another meeting, so I'm gonna try tomorrow, and so we'll see how that goes. And it's just one of those things where if it doesn't end up working out where I get to leave early one day, then I just won't get to leave early one day. Today I got out 10 minutes late, which was just enough time to be in backed up traffic. I always try to get out at 3:30. That's like why I start so early, so I can try to beat the traffic. Because it's crazy. It's like in the mornings I can get to work in about 40 minutes. And at night, usually around 45, if I can get out in time, and then sometimes it takes an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. And tonight is Wednesday, and so it's pool night for my husband, so he's going to go play pool with, he's got some buddies and cousins that he has done that for years. I mean, long time. And so that's usually, you know, that's my time. And usually I watch, like I told you before, my ghosty shows. Some of my shows I record, like paranormal shows and stuff. And tonight, Ghost Hunters is supposed to be back on Sci-Fi, but our cable is still messing up. And we have an antenna, but it doesn't get Sci-Fi. And our cable, the problem is we upgraded, and it's got all this high-tech equipment, but this high-tech equipment can't handle the heat. And our lines are going through our attic, and it is really super hot. And so on days like today, when it's 95, that's the actual temperature, I don't know what the heat index is, the cable just won't work. And they need to replace, since we got the high-tech equipment, they need to replace the lines and get better lines in the attic. But they're not going to be able to do it when it's so hot, because if it's 100 degrees outside, it's like 120 in the attic, and we don't expect them to do that. So we're just documenting all the days we don't have cable, plus they said they have record of it too. And so hopefully we'll get some kind of a comp, and when it starts to cool off we can get it fixed. But in the meantime, it just sucks on some things. I mean, some shows you can get online and watch, but I don't know if Sci-Fi is one of them. I'm gonna check. But even then, I don't know if it would be the like current, like right now. Like, could I get on Sci-Fi and watch what's going to be on tonight? You know, at tonight. But you know what? We have Xfinity. I always forget. See, I'm sitting here thinking out loud. We have Xfinity, and Xfinity you can watch live TV on a device. So really what I normally do is I record the shows, then I watch them where I could fast forward through the commercials. Well, if I do the Xfinity On Demand, I can't fast forward through the commercials, but at least I could still see it. So I think I just solved my own problem while I was thinking out loud talking to you guys. One thing I wanted to say was, on my first weekly vlog last week, somebody had made the comment that this talking to you guys like after work would probably be a good stress relief, and it really is. It's so funny because even though I know you're not really technically there right now and you're not going to see this probably till sometime, well, I won't upload it till probably Sunday because I've made the decision that I'm going to do the weekly vlogs, but I don't think I'm going to vlog on Sundays. I think I'm going to give myself a break on that day. Plus, I usually am just being a slug anyway. I mean, if something exciting is going to happen, then I'll wait, but I think I'm going to vlog Monday to Saturday and then get everything uploaded, compiled, and all that on Sunday. So anyway, even though I know you're not going to be watching this yet, I still am talking and getting what was stressful out, because honestly, by the time I get home, I don't even want to talk to my husband about, like, if I have a stressful day, unless there's something that just really, because I just want to be done with it, you know? I don't want to think about work when I'm at home. I want to think about other things. So that's just a stress mechanism that I do. But so yeah, this is helpful to me. And some of you guys give really awesome advice. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see through my windows the bridge I'm going over. Well, I think you can see it out here a little bit, but you can't really get the gravity of how cool of a bridge this is. I might try to, I don't know how I could show you and be safe. That's my #1 priority, is to be safe. Even if I'm doing a video while I'm driving, I've got hands on the wheel, and well, you can see I don't start recording until, I mean, I'm recording when I'm sitting in the parking lot before I'm even moving. I'm either starting in my driveway or I'm starting at work, and then when I end up turning the recording off, I just have to press one button so I don't like take my eyes off the road and stuff. So, because I want to be safe. I don't want to record an accident with me in it, and I better not say stuff like that, because I'm not really superstitious, but I don't want to take any chances. So, I'm trying to think. I kind of want to stop and wash my car. It's a couple of days this week. It just did that thing where it spits just enough rain to bump the humidity up, but then it also gets your car all spotted. So I kind of want to stop at the car wash. I guess I'll make my final decision the closer I get to home, because it's really close to my house. It's just a couple blocks away. It's one of those that you drive through, and we do a monthly plan where we pay $22 a month and you can go to the car wash as much as you want. So I go at least once a week, and you get your money's worth out of it if you go 3 times a month. So, but I usually am there at least 4 times, sometimes more, depending on if it rains or something. Don't know where he's going, but I slowed down for him, like you're supposed to do. I'm in the center lane, so I couldn't, and there's a car over there, so I couldn't get over, but I respect our boys and girls in blue. Definitely. But I think I'm going to shut up for now, because I can't really think of anything else to say, and I'm not even going to stop and get a salad tonight because I really am not hungry, and if I get hungry I'll just eat popcorn or something. I just don't feel like, and I'm probably going to go to bed a little early. I don't know. This rib's really bugging me. It does feel a little bit better today though, because I've been taking Advil. So, but anyway, now that I'm in slow traffic, I'm going to shut up for a little bit. Talk to you in a little while. Well,
like it was frozen in time.
Ghost Hunters is supposed to be on,
When we first
but
bought the place,
Sci-Fi
I'm
is
thinking,
playing
oh, this is perfect.
Paranormal Witness instead on
It's a
Xfinity.
motel that adjoins to the
So
house.
I don't know what's going on with it, but well, at least it's a
I wanted a big
sci-fi
house to
show.
raise my children in. He wanted property.
Good morning. It is Thursday and I overslept only by about 10 minutes, but I swear I set my alarm last night, but I must not have because my alarm didn't go off, but I woke up really close to when it goes off, just 10 minutes late. So I just watched less YouTube videos this morning, so while I was getting ready. So I'm just getting ready to make my coffee and head out. Well, Thursday workday is over. I was gonna try to leave early because I think it was Tuesday. I stayed like 45 minutes late, so then I was gonna try to leave early Wednesday, and I didn't end up getting to leave early yesterday because they set a meeting up for that time, and so I had to stay, I think it was like 15 minutes late maybe. And then today I was gonna try to leave early, and I ended up having to stay a half an hour late. So I don't know, trying to leave early might just not work for me this week. And I don't get paid for my overtime anymore, so it'll just, I don't know. I'm gonna try tomorrow. We'll see. There's like an important task I have to get done, and depending on when I get the information for the task will depend on when I can get done with it, so we'll see. Even if I don't get to leave early tomorrow, it's not like, I think I might be up to an hour and 15 minutes over 40 hours now. That's not a big deal. I'm not, that's not enough to stress me out or anything, so it's okay. But today was another productive day. I had a meeting with the two project people that I'm supporting now, and it was a really good meeting. We had a really nice discussion. Luckily, these are two people that I know. One of them is in Michigan. The other actually used to be my boss for many, many years, and he lived in Kansas City, but he moved to Idaho very recently actually. So here I'm in Missouri, and one of them is in Michigan and the other is in Idaho. So we went through all of the projects that are in flight right now. There's quite a few, which is why they need some help, and we went through and assigned like who would be responsible for each project. Some of them are getting kind of close to the end, so they're not changing who's responsible or anything. They're just, they added me as support on all of them, and then I have a couple of my own. And then once I'm up to speed on everything and we get to like a comfortable level and everything, going forward, we'll split things up. So that'll work out. But we had a really nice discussion, and that's the meeting that actually I ended up staying late for, because it was scheduled for an hour, ended up going for an hour and a half, but it was totally worth it. So I'm feeling really good, feeling good for tomorrow being Friday. Normally I work from home on Fridays, but tomorrow I'm going to come into the office because the project that I'm working on, I really, at work I have my laptop and I also have an additional monitor, so I can work on two monitors, and so I really want to be able to do that, because at home all I have is my laptop. Most of the time that works just fine, but I feel like I could get the work done quicker if I just go into the office. I might at lunch actually drive home and finish the rest of my day up at home, but I don't know how that's going to work either, so I'm not going to like count on being able to do that. It'll be a nice to have if it happens. So yeah, Thursday was another productive day. Last night I was all excited because I thought I was going to get to watch Ghost Hunters. It premiered for its 11th season, 11th and final season on Sci-Fi actually. They're going to do something else, but they haven't announced what yet, or you know, what other channel or media that they'll be on. So, because Xfinity has what they say is live TV, and I was able to see the show that came on before it, and it even advertised that Ghost Hunters was coming up, and so I went and popped some popcorn and was all ready for it, and then it didn't. It aired like a repeat of A Paranormal Witness, so I don't know. Even though the cable's been out, the cable box has still been recording shows that we're like DVRing, so once it cools down, which right now it's 103 Fahrenheit, so I don't know when that'll be, but once it cools down enough, I should hopefully get to watch my ghosty shows, because they're all starting back up. Paranormal Witness was new, and Ghost Hunters was a new one, so I was disappointed with that, but I just went ahead and fell asleep a little earlier. Still having problems sleeping with this rib bugging me, because you know, like in your sleep you might try to turn over. Well, if I try to turn over and it's on that side, it hurts and it wakes me up, and if I try to turn on the other side, it hurts and it wakes me up, and I'm not a very good back sleeper, so I'm just dealing with it. But today it does feel a little bit better, so each day it feels a little less sore as long as I don't touch it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm planning on, I normally on Thursdays I stop and get a Starbucks. I guess once I get closer, if I feel like it, I will. I don't know where that accent came from. And then I was planning on stopping and checking my P.O. box, but all that's ever in there is junk mail, so I don't know if I'll stop or not. I opened a P.O. box because I had an Etsy shop, and so that I didn't have to put my physical address on the return mail or the return address, I opened the P.O. box. But then I put my Etsy shop on vacation because I wasn't selling a whole lot, so I figured I needed to revamp it, and I just haven't felt like revamping it. And honestly, I get more enjoyment out of just donating things, so I don't know. I'm gonna leave it for now, and then if I feel like updating it and taking it off of vacation, I will. And I don't know, maybe Etsy might eventually make you close it, I don't know. But I still have the P.O. box, but so far I just get junk mail in it, so I don't know if I'll stop or not. I might. It just depends on how I feel the closer I get to home. And then Saturday, I think my husband and I, and if the kids want to go, we're gonna maybe go to the zoo, because it's supposed to be 80, so that should be a pretty nice day. And so maybe I'll have something from the zoo to show you, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go for now, and I'll talk to you again soon. I'm stopped at a light, so I figured I would show you. It says it's 105 Fahrenheit now. Wow. Good morning. It's Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. Oh, you see that sign back there? I have to remind a certain son to cover his food when he cooks in the microwave. It's Friday. I normally work from home on Fridays, but today I need to go down there because I have some work that I really would like to have my dual monitors for, so biting the bullet and I'm heading down there. But man, am I tired, because normally I get to sleep in on Fridays, but I'll just sleep in tomorrow. So I hope it's a good day, and you know what I say, no matter what, it's Friday, so it's gonna be a better day. So I'll see you in a bit. there's a fire over in the distance to the right. See the smoke? Trucks. A lot of times they have rocks in them. I wanted to show you guys this bridge. My phone's not in the most perfect place, but it's hands-free there, so I'll show what I can. It's a cool bridge. It's cooler at night. It's the Kit Bond Bridge. I think you can see it. Yay! The Missouri River is right below me. Well, time to make the donuts. Remember that saying from Dunkin' Donuts? Hello. Guess what? It is 2:30 and I am leaving an hour early. Yay! It's Friday. I'm leaving an hour early. I wish I didn't have to go home and start on laundry, but that's okay. Today was a good day. I got everything done I needed to get done. So I'm finally able to leave a little bit early. I've been trying every day since, what, I stayed late the first day on Tuesday, and I've been trying ever since then to try to leave early. And instead of leaving early on Wednesday, I've just been adding on to the amount of time to try to leave early. So, awesome, right? I think I might stop at Starbucks on my way home because I didn't do it yesterday, and I try to go once a week. I usually do it on a Thursday if I go. So I'll go tonight. And I know that I have laundry to do, but sometimes on Fridays when my husband gets home, he'll be like, you want to go somewhere and eat? So I don't know if we'll go out to eat or not. And it's not like anywhere expensive, you know, usually like Culver's or Fazoli's or somewhere like that. Panera, places like that. And then, nope, no other plans for Friday. We're still planning on going to the zoo tomorrow. Just depends, because now the weather forecast is saying that it might rain in the morning, so just kind of got to watch out for that, see the timing of it. We actually had a cold front come in, so it was like over 100 yesterday, and today it was only supposed to get up into the low 80s, and like right now my car thermometer says it's 79 Fahrenheit, and to me it feels about like that. And so, hey, maybe I'll have cable, maybe the TV will work, maybe the cable part of the TV will work. We'll see. And then if we don't go to the zoo, I don't know what we'll do. Probably definitely won't be going to the water park because it's not supposed to be very warm, but we'll see. We're still, as of right now, the plan is still to go to the zoo. Last night, when I first got home from work, I saw that Bonjour Jolie had been delivered, that period subscription box that I film. And so I literally walked in the door, I checked the mail, walked in the door, I didn't put anything up or anything, I just grabbed the camcorder, grabbed the tripod, sat down at the dining room table and filmed that box, because there's a lot of people that look forward to seeing it. And so, and I was a little late the month before because of vacation, so I got that all done. But I'm sitting here rambling. So yeah, for now, I guess that's it. Friday work day was good. The work week is over, and I'm really happy about that, and I'm hoping the weekend is good. So, talk to you again soon. Starbucks time.
Hey there, welcome to Starbucks. What can we get started for you?
Hi there, I would like a venti skinny vanilla latte, please.
Perfect. It's going to be $5.21.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's my go-to Starbucks, is a skinny vanilla latte. Yum. Just waiting.
All right, there you go, honey. Have an awesome day.
Thank you, you too. I got it. Everybody is always so friendly at this Starbucks. I really, really like it. They did a great job with hiring people. And I like how they have a drive-thru. Years ago, they didn't used to have drive-thrus. So, now I'm headed home. Start that laundry. Looks like they're pretty crowded.
babe.
Stopping for a shake. I want a banana cream pie one.
What size?
Medium.
That's all I'm gonna get to. Oh my god, I can't get to it.
Banana cream pie. Oh yeah. So we're headed to the zoo. Look at the trees on the way. It's really cool. What road are we on, babe?
Blue River Road.
Blue River Road.
Should be called Green Tree Road.
Yeah, it's beautiful in the fall.
I'm trying to drive.
There's
buddy.
my handsome husband. I think the zoo's gonna be crowded today.
Park it over here.
That is Starlight Theater over there, which is an amphitheater.
It's the back side of it. Oh man, this place is gonna be nuts today.
Yep, everybody's got the same idea we do because it's supposed to be pretty cloudy all day and a lot cooler. Yeah, Starlight over there. I wonder what the music's from. You hear all the music? Look at all the people going in. It doesn't look too bad, actually. It's beautiful out right now.
About 72, low humidity.
Breeze.
Light breeze. Everybody knows what it's about.
Can't figure out how to zoom on YouTube Capture. Must not be able to zoom.
We'll get a closer shot when we get
Yeah.
up there.
Everybody see the tigers up there?
It's really neat being able to watch from the distance.
See the
though.
tigers?
I love tigers.
They're really pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Hey look, Tamara, we have a little bit of Australia, or some of the animals anyway. See how they have it like all wooded and everything so the animals can have a lot of roaming, which also means like the kangaroos can end up on the same path as you.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah, there's one. Just sitting now. Start hopping again, buddy. That's really cool.
And they're just
Oh, he's looking.
oh, there's a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Except you're not listening and staying on the path.
I'm staying right here.
I really wish this would zoom, but I sure can't figure out how to do it. Oh well. But we're walking through the Australia section right now. Hey buddy.
Let's go see the next ones. You wanna get
You're
in?
sure dirty. Look at
You wanna
you.
get in? Don't touch them again. Say bye-bye.
What did you get? You want this? You want it? Want some more?
Bye-bye.
Good boy. He's really nice. You want somebody? Come here. Come here. Okay, I got 2 more for you. And 2 more for you. There you go. I got some more.
No, Miss Purell.
Oh, you want to feed it since
Guys are really pretty. You kids are so excited.
You want some? You want some?
Oh,
Come here.
Brian.
Is this my buddy? What's up, buddy? Sorry. Thing's massive.
I love these. They're like giant guinea pigs. Capybara? Is that what they are? Capybara?
I think so. It's the world's largest rodent.
Cute. I'm trying to not get the reflection of the glass, but it's hard not to.
You can still see it pretty easy.
Aren't you handsome? Look at him with his ring around his neck.
That monkey's like all dirty. See, he's got like.
He's probably been like going around and Brian, that's a porcupine over there. I didn't know porcupines could climb. Knows how to jump now. Brian, look, even the bird is ready. Aw, give the bird something. Aw. Poor buddy. Look. Aw. Makes me so sad. Well, look, guys, there's a bunch of popcorn. I wish I could get him to come over here and look. There's all this popcorn.
It was so funny to see a porcupine on it.
Hey, buddy, look. There's all this porcupine. There's all this popcorn.
That monkey wasn't dirty, it's just his color. He's got like, see how they're like so brown and the black and the fur.
Well, that explains why the bird was screaming.
So we have quite the age range. The one all the way down there by the pool, he's our youngest at 10. This is our youngest female at 32. We have 4 females that are 38, and then one that's 40.
Wow.
Early 50s.
See the elephant?
Big wrinkly one down there is probably pretty.
Can you wiggle your ears like that, Jojo? Really?
Straw. Hey, he's eating.
No, that's a little too
How he
cool.
eat.
That's like a 120-year-old person. That one.
Well, that'd be room to drink.
You still have boss days in heaven.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Funny when they stand on the one leg like that. He's a smart one. Mm-hmm. We're headed back to the car. The weathermen were wrong about it being cloudy all day.
I'm ready to go home and go to Ocean Safari.
Yeah. It is sunny as can be out here.
Once again.
But I had a nice day. Didn't you have a nice day? It's not even very late.
No, it's not even the whole day. Had a nice, good time.
But it is quite sunny. They
You
were
recording us? I thought you were
really
recording.
wrong. Hi there. I am going to wrap this weekly vlog up for the week. It's still Saturday. We're planning on just staying in the rest of the day, so there's really not much else to share. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog up so I can get all of these video clips uploaded and compiled and loaded to YouTube. And I'll see you next week. Bye!